Hello and welcome to Burnt Cookbook Party, an original Pathfinder campaign set in a unique fantasy world where 4 heroes of varying skills, attractiveness, and stupidity race against time to prevent a war. I'm Jenna Stoeber and I play Astra, a fey-addled half-elf oracle who is exactly who she says she is. And I'm joined by...
Andrew Hansen, playing Johnny Brightchild, a hot and sunny Ifrit resort spa paladin, eager to help and flex.
Caitlin Stayduhar, playing Patty Hertz, a ratfolk ranger dandy with a nose for gossip and cheese.
Paul Luetkemeyer playing Zelf, an elven battle chef carving a name for himself in the high-stakes world of magical cooking.
And we're of course led today and for the rest of all time by our illustrious GM and world builder, Justin Green. Justin, how are you?
I'm okay. I'm a little bit disappointed because, as you guys know, I went to Walgreens to get some candy, and it was not the day after Easter like I thought it was. But now I'm thinking that maybe when this episode comes out, it may be right after Easter, and then I will have gotten cheap Reese's eggs, and I'll be happy then. So I'm going to say that I'm happy in the future as now, Justin.
Pre-happy. I
Whoa.
like that.
You really know how to use time loops, Justin.
Yeah.
Are you hoping that when you edit this episode, you'll hear this opening and it will remind you to get candy so that when this airs, you will have had gotten candy?
Yes.
I'm not concerned that Justin's going to forget.
No?
I am not going to forget. I am probably not going to look up when Easter actually is. I'm just going to go out off of my gut feeling.
I thought it was really early in April too, right? Like it's always like right. I don't know, whatever. Holidays are weird.
When you told us about your candy failure, I did look up when Easter is. I won't tell you to preserve the surprise, but I'll say is you whiffed it so bad.
Oh, no.
Any last things for Neptus before we kind of move along?
Should we get Johnny something else to possess, like some regular non-magical plate mail or something that will give him a medium-sized body that he feels like he has a body?
Do you just want armor, Andrew? Do you want some fancy? Yeah.
Armor's pretty fancy, you know?
Yeah.
It's pretty expensive. What's fancy?
Astra can put some beads on it. Patty can like paint something on it.
All right. It's a plate of armor that we've painted a tuxedo on.
Oh my God. It's the t-shirt tux of armor.
Amazing.
I dig it.
Whatever you want, Andrew. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Have we divested both the rest of Patty's followers as well as Mistborn's squad? Just curious if we were down to the core team.
How big of a crew we're traveling with these days.
Right, yeah. Is Astra bringing
No.
her vampire leprechaun?
No, absolutely not.
No.
Not until I know what his fucking name is.
Patty has left all of her followers with the instruction to either work on the editing project or to help with rehabilitation and cleanup of the city, doing good works in her name.
Nice.
Yeah, same. In fact, that is exactly what Astra said. She turned to her vampire leprechaun and said, yeah, same.
You do the same.
Mayor Loam will meet up with the group outside of the church and will assist you guys in reaching Dome Fortuna by setting you up with a group of the Seahorse Guardsmen, the Navy officers that patrol normally around the edge of the domes. They will meet you where Dome Doris previously connected to Dome Fortuna before it was destroyed by sea monsters. And they will bring each of you a seahorse to ride on. And they will give you potions of water breathing.
Fun.
Yes. Fun.
Do you want to make a perception check for the wreckage?
Yeah.
Well, let's get my 11 out of the way. Strong 11.
What if your eyes see something different? You know, you never know what your difficulty is.
The Fortuna generator looks almost identical to the backup generators that you saw, these sort of pentagon shapes that go up into like a point up at the top, except this one is, 100 times larger. It is mostly destroyed. You can see where tentacled sea creatures have torn it to shreds. Cool. The seahorse officers lead you inside of it. Zelf, even with a 36, you don't spot anything that is obviously like a doorway or something like that.
Sure.
Patty Hertz, though, less with your normal vision perception and more with your divine connection. you feel like you are being drawn to the north side of the generator, what's left of it.
Interesting.
As you approach what looked like just like a rounded archway of metal kind of laying on its side now, it begins to glow with a blue resonance around it.
Cool.
And the closer you get, the stronger it gets.
Portal.
Guys, I think this is our stop.
Oh.
And Astra, so do you. You are surprised to find out. This is not your demigod cousin, but you still feel a strange energy, something that you felt a little bit while you were on the plane of Ebnir, just this low level, like static running through your veins.
You're plugged in.
Oh my God.
The demigod level, yeah.
My extrasensory perception is more powerful than ever.
You are now on the demigod networks, the group text.
Finally get to see all of Patty's random messages.
Oh my God.
Can you imagine?
The moment Astra gets added to the demigod group text, she's going to go back and emote on every single text. It's going to be the most annoying for everybody on the thread.
Suddenly, chat history is removed and no longer shared.
She gets added and within half an hour has been kicked out again.
Yeah.
It's just Patty and Johnny and Ash.
God, that's honestly a group chat that I would love to just be in just to monitor. I'm sure it's fun.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of communication devices, we got some shell phones.
We got walkie-talkies!
Yeah.
I'm
Right,
so
we do.
excited!
The official item text didn't mention it, but you can text with it. There's a little crab inside that will take a letter through the shell to the other one.
Does he like tappy tap it out like Morse code with his little claw? Oh!
Patty or Astra, someone's going to need to interface with this teleportation portal.
Is there like a pillar? I'll be honest, I am picturing a Stargate. Is there some sort of pillar for me to boop?
Yeah, there's like a large like metal circle that's kind of indented in one of the walls.
I will go over and poke at that a bit. Beep, boop, blep, bloop, bloop, bloop.
Astra, you reach into the depths of your new mythic power and you connect with this portal and you feel chaos running through you. And you know that this is coming externally from Gafanrit and from Hybdall, but it connects with you in a way that Ebnir's power hasn't yet. And even though the chaos of the Whispering Woods and the Fae has been such a burden to you, there is this sense of whimsy that feels very familiar to you. And as you activate this portal, you are certain that this is one of your domains. Whimsy.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah. Yes,
Oh my
yes,
God.
yes.
Oh my God,
Yes,
nobody
yes,
tell
yes, yes, yes.
Patty.
Oh my God.
Will she be
That is-
jealous?
So jealous.
Astra has a domain of whimsy?
Fucking of course she does.
That's so on the nose it hurts.
That's
God, my
incredible.
nose.
Come on. Of course.
I love this. I love this.
this.
Oh, it's so fun to watch a new baby demigod discover their domain.
You're so cute.
It's so cute.
Whimsy was like the first domain I took. It was genuinely the first one I locked down. I was like,
You're like, this is the obvious
Yeah.
choice.
Boom.
Call Justin on the phone. Get him out of bed.
Does Ebnir's divine power have its own sort of physical sensation?
Wet. Dark.
Oh no.
Cold.
Like a chill, a little chilly.
Damp.
God, that sucks.
Hybdall's power feels like when you enter a room and you forget why you went in there.
Oh my God, you just described my life.
That rules. What about Citrix?
What about Citrix?
Well,
Nasty and hot. It feels nasty and hot. We already know.
Hot in the temperature sense.
I imagine it's like the sticky sensation when the underpit of your shirt has gotten soaked through, but you've cooled down, and so it's just
sweaty
like
armpit feeling.
yeah, kind of sweaty armpit feeling.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Also kind of like the sensation of being watched.
Ooh.
Oh, you have
Horrible.
sweaty armpits and everyone knows.
Yeah.
Everyone sees it. Awful.
A blue light surrounds the group. It pulls you like a vacuum into this circle that's been created out of this blue energy.
Oh my God, it's like a bank drive-through.
You're no longer in the ocean. You are in a room, a very sterile, metallic room. The blue light of the portal, the only thing that's lighting up this space. You can make a perception check if you'd like as you find your footing. You were kind of swimming, and now you are on solid land once again.
I am certainly going to perceive.
Can I cast heightened awareness?
Sure.
Ooh, nice, Patty.
Wow.
In her fucking element. God
Yeah.
damn.
Patty has rolled a 33 on her perception check.
With a natural 20. Astra rolled a more humble 1 for a 6.
Oh, Zelf, joining the party.
2 nat ones. Oh my God.
I also rolled a 1. Zelf got a 14.
Rolled a 1 for a
Yeah.
14.
What? A plus 13 to his elven fucking perception.
Zelf
Fuck off.
still has his pair of red sunglasses that he just got on, and it's turned into a murky brown color.
Fucking Cyclops over here. All right.
Zelf dangerously close to Johnny's perception check.
See anything, bro?
Did you see that? Yeah, I totally saw that.
I was just going to say that I appear to have some sun rods in my inventory, so Zelf is going to light one of those.
Yeah, and I'll just cast light.
I can just do it with my hands.
Yeah, I can just do magic.
Nice.
So.
I can just do magic, actually.
Double light's good.
How whimsical.
Patty, you are on top of things. This is the workshop of Gafanrit, your demigod ancestor, and you find yourself in a U-shaped room that is sort of wrapping around this teleportation circle. The room is definitely a workspace, but it seems to have one very narrow subject. Everything here, you can tell, is relating to either Neptus's domes or the generators. It's kind of a mess. Even though it belongs to a one-time demigod of chaos, you don't feel like it was Gafanrit's doing. From your time with Raid, you are pretty confident that this place has been pillaged, and you feel like it was done methodically, like by a professional, somebody who has done a lot of breaking and entering in their time.
Can I get any sort of sense of how long the workshop has been in this state? Is there like dust on surfaces? Does it look freshly rattled through? Anything like that?
I think that you can tell that it is freshly turned over.
Okay.
Everyone, we know for a fact that demigods can't inherit powers until the old one has met their demise, which makes me strongly suspect that Gafanrit is no longer here.
Oh.
And probably hasn't been since Patty got her powers restored.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that was the case.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have loved to like hang out with him and pick his brain, but like, you know, I wasn't really holding out hope that we'd get to meet the man himself.
Yeah.
Yes, it's unfortunate.
I mean, I was really holding out hopes we wouldn't meet Bashad, so different kind of energy. This doesn't look good, though. I think we should maybe be on high alert? Medium alert.
I think at least moderate alert.
Okay.
Like, I don't know. This looks fresh enough that like whoever was doing this rummaging around like could still be here. I think we need to keep our wits about us, guys.
I think you're right. His enemies or his defenses could still be present. Maybe medium rare alert.
Why do we think this place has been messed around with?
You see how that desk is like upside down? That's not how a desk is normally oriented.
What? Oh, what?
Usually the legs go on the floor and the drawers are closed.
And so then it's like, how did that desk get that way?
Right? I don't think it did it itself. I mean, I don't know everything, but I'm pretty sure that was done to it.
You don't think, because of whimsy, it would just be stored that way?
I mean,
Poltergeists, perhaps?
you know what, Zelf? I've seen Stranger, so maybe, but I don't want to run into a poltergeist either.
What would they be looking for, though?
I mean, it's probably the same things that we're looking for. Insight, mystical knowledge, how to be a good demigod and raise lots of money and have lots of followers while still staying true to your beliefs.
Gafanrit the sculptor is famous for his creations. You might be looking for plans or blueprints.
I guess that's what we should be looking for, too. Assuming everything hasn't been already picked over.
Well, I mean, we never know until we look, so
Okay.
I say, someone already rummaged, let's also rummage, but with caution.
Yes, with class, with panache, with a
Yeah.
discriminating eye. Even something picked over can be made into stock. There's always something you can do.
That's a great
It's a
analogy.
really good analogy. Yeah, I liked it.
Even a picked at carcass gets made into stock.
Yeah, very thematic.
You're combing over some of the items in this room.
Yeah.
I will cast Detect Magic just to flaunt it at Zelf. To see if there's anything left over that still has magic aura.
Yeah. You guys begin to flip through the items in this room. Patty, with your dandy ranger skills, you are highly tuned to sort of the upper crust of Erosia, and you spot the seal of Erosia pretty quickly. And you find a letter from Lieutenant Burl Stanton, and he's asking for Gafanrit's help. There is a fort that is in the northern coast of Erosia, Fort Axe, that is also a dam that is kind of keeping the ocean at bay for the whole northern quarter. And they're begging for Gafanrit's help to kind of improve that.
Ooh.
The dam itself is also just getting deeper and deeper. So they're needing help. You get a vibe from this room that while Gafanrit is occasionally inspired to work on matters of Bishad or Erosia sinking, this is not something that is really of interest to him at the end of the day, though he has helped immensely over the years. This letter has kind of been, shoved behind a couple other pieces of paper of things that he cares more about. Astra Blep, with your detect magic going, you spot a notebook on the floor, and it's something that you never, ever would have picked up normally. It just looks like a tattered standard book. But you see an aura of transmutation coming off of it. And when you open it up, you see a series of letters between Gafanrit and Oreo Fortuna, which are kind of written consecutively inside. One to Oreo, then one to Gafanrit, and back and forth, back and forth.
Interesting.
It seems as if they're able to communicate with each other through it, like sending letters, but it's happening instantly inside of this book.
That's cool.
Oh my God. If we can get the other half of this, then we'll have another communication option.
We already have crab texting. We're just going to have unlimited
Oh, that's a good point,
now
yeah.
instead of whatever our plan limits us to.
You find a pair of work gloves, Astra. You can tell are magic. They give a +5 competence bonus on craft and knowledge checks made to repair or understand mechanical devices.
Ooh.
And once per day, you can touch a device and instantly analyze it, learning its purpose and operation.
Ooh, that's
Cool.
cool.
That's very cool. Yeah, I'll strip off my gloves of reconnaissance. They just let me peer into solid material, which actually would maybe be more useful for what we're doing since it's reconnaissance.
That's a good point. That might be the great spy tool for this dungeon, and you can swap
Yeah.
after.
Yeah, that's true. I'll keep those on.
Yeah, put the new gloves in your pocket.
And then if we need her to analyze a device, we can just be like, Astra.
Can you put on the special gloves? So you
When you say it like that, I'm picturing that they're blue latex gloves, like an art historian would wear.
wow. Yeah, they totally are.
That's fair. The gloves of reconnaissance I have to wear for 24 hours before activating them. So
Right.
it's they have to be on before I can activate them. So I'll just keep those on for now.
Otherwise, there is a door to the north and a door to the south. And that is really the most interesting things in this room.
Well, I can only use the gloves once. So if we want me to peek through the wall at potentially some danger, we can. But
Nah, let's just barge through.
hell yeah.
Can we check the doors for traps, Justin?
Sure.
Ooh. Lick it.
What kind of trap do you think licking would identify?
I mean,
An electric
electricity,
trap?
yeah.
Yes, thank you.
A cold trap.
Ingested poison.
Yeah, poison door.
Poison door.
This door is covered in jam.
Yeah, jam door. Yeah.
Door jam.
Door
Oh,
jam. If you lick the door and the door licks back, it's a mimic.
Ooh.
You do not see any traps, Zelf, but investigating these doors, you do see something interesting. It is all very high tech, like even more high tech than you've seen in Erosia. You feel like there's tons of moving parts and mechanisms to this door beyond what it would take to open and close them, but you don't see any danger involved in going through.
Wow. Well, Zelf takes off his hat and scratches his head and says, boy, I feel like I did when I went to that dwarven kitchen gadget exposition. Things are just a little too confusing for me, but I don't think it's trapped. Johnny, would you like to go first?
And the armor will give like a thumbs up, like, all right, gang, I'm going to go in first. Besides, I'm just an armored body right now. Like, if this body blows, whatever.
I mean, that's a valid point. He's just kind of a battering ram right now.
Johnny also doesn't have any idea what will happen if he dies.
But he's confident about it.
Yeah, so he'll open the door. Greet. And he'll step in.
Oh, I want to see.
Going north through the north door, you find yourself in a long, winding, thin hallway that is lit in a similar blue as the room that you just left from.
Clear the hallways. By the numbers. Check those corners.
Slice the pie.
Slice that pie.
Slice that pie.
Patty, slice that pie.
Patty.
Ducking around two corners, Johnny, you find yourself in front of a large doorway that is closed. And this room has a sign above the door that says the Crystal Room.
Oh.
I
yeah.
love crystals. They're so pretty, and you can grab them. You can go like
my
when you're
God.
meditating. They're so cool to have around. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Do you think if I took just one or two, it would be a problem? Like I could leave a piece
Patty.
of gold because it's not stealing. I'm just,
Patty,
I'd be-
you're the demigod of Hybdall. These crystals are all yours now.
This is your inheritance.
Oh my
this
God.
is my crystal room.
Just imagine what'll happen to your chakras with a room full.
Oh, they're going to be blasted in every direction.
Yeah.
Blast my chakras. Please, Guru, blast my chakras.
Patty is very interested in investigating the crystal room, but is mindful of her own warning to the group about being cautious.
So, same deal. Should I go first, gang? Right? Into the crystal room?
Yeah.
I don't use this spell very often because it kind of annoys me, but I'm going to use it right now for a special purpose. I've got a spell called Detect Thoughts,
Oh.
and I want to cast it to see if I can detect any sources of thinking from conscious creatures with intelligence scores of 1 or higher beyond the door.
Smart.
It is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of metal,
Oh,
a sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
then you'll need to open this door.
Okay.
Oh, curses.
Justin, I will keep that up in case something creeps.
Sure. What's the range on that, Paul?
It's a 60-foot cone
Okay.
that lasts for a total of 9 minutes.
Great.
All right, Johnny, you want to knock? Do the secret knock? That's just him kicking it in.
Johnny will actually knock.
I will knock. Love 2 knocks. Crystals.
I love
Okay.
crystals.
Okay. All right.
He's knocking. I love crystals.
1 knock, 2 knock, then a double knock. And then he opens the door.
Amazing.
Johnny, you enter
What?
a square room that has 4 crystal plinths standing in each corner, about equidistance from each other. There is a light behind each, shining a beam through the crystal, which is refracting and creating a pattern on the floor at the center of the room, where all 4 of them overlap. When they merge, they form a large emblem, which you recognize, Johnny, without having to make a roll, that it is the intersecting holy symbols of Gavilan,
Ooh.
Hybdall, Vidana, and Salinas.
Whoa. Interesting.
Those are the 4 gods whose demigods share the 4 keys to the crystal sword, right?
Yes. You remember from the end of last loop, your boat ride with Molny.
Right. These are his bros.
This is similar to what Molny had described to you that you would encounter inside of the waterfall cave, where you would need to bring the 4 crystal keys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so interesting. I wonder if this is like a prototype.
Yeah. Or it unlocks something else in here.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Whoa, check that out. Oh my God, Patty, you're so right. This crystal room kicks. Oh, it's so good. Oh, wow.
And should I take for granted that this thing is magic and I'm detecting mad-ass magic off it?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
All right.
Crazy.
With Detect Magic on Astra, you can tell along the left-hand wall, that whole wall is magic.
Okay. Are there places to put keys in here? Because in my experience, if there's a place to put keys, that means something's going to open. And it looks like this wall here is pretty magical.
I'm betting like in each one of these pillars, there's like a crystal key we're supposed to have or something.
Maybe there's one here. Maybe there's something else. Maybe there's an instruction manual. Like, this is incredible. A little lacking on the quantity of crystals, but like very cool nonetheless.
Speaking of instruction manuals, do you suppose this constitutes a device?
Oh.
I mean, it certainly looks like it.
Perhaps we can use those new gloves.
Oh, yeah, Astra. Touch it. Stick your finger in it and see what happens.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Is there like a door you want to look through first?
We've got a magic door.
Oh, that's right. Of course. I should look through that magic door. I will use my gloves of reconnaissance. Let's see where I can use the gloves to see and hear through solid material no more than 5 feet thick by placing both hands on the material. The wearer can use the gloves once per day for up to 1 minute. I think what I did last time is that I put the thumb and pointer fingers together so that I made a little picture frame like you do if you're pretending to be a director and you're trying to figure out the frame. Astra will do that over the magical wall and see if she can see what's on the other side. See and hear.
Yeah, Astra, you look through and you can see Gafanrit's crystal key.
Ooh.
Whoa.
I love it.
The key itself is kind of like a long prism. It looks almost identical to the one that Molny gave you guys. A long prism about the size of a soda can.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Justin, can we check to see if there's some mechanism to open the doorway?
Do it.
Sure.
I'll make a perception check to see if I can assist with this.
Don't forget, we got my good luck high fives.
Right.
If there comes across.
Yeah, I got 23 in my perception check.
Nice.
Patty, you take stock of this room and you can tell that unlike the other 3 plinths in this room, the one that is closest to where you're currently standing is actually the one displaying Hybdall's emblem. And you can see that the crystal there is looser and you can actually turn it.
Oh, Patty is going to reach out with her little paw and turn the crystal. She's not going to tell anyone what she's doing.
Yes.
She's just going to do it.
Oh my God, Patty.
It's very much the feeling of like, oh, this is mine.
Oh my God. Hybdall is moving through her. It's the demigod stuff, you guys.
Oh my God.
Patty, you rotate this crystal and the beam of light that was passing through it is no longer aimed at the center of the room, and instead it turns and illuminates the magic wall that Astra had discovered. And as soon as the light touches it, it's as if the wall was never there. It disappears into thin air, and behind it, a 5th plinth is revealed with Gafanrit's key sitting right on top.
Ah, so cool. So
Astra
cool.
was fully putting all of her weight against it as she was peeking through. So when Patty unceremoniously plucks the crystal out, she falls fully face forward on the ground.
Oh, man. It really feels significant that we're still collecting these keys. Well done. Score 1 for the demigod team. Look at the 2 of you go.
Oh, that was exciting. Let's open more stuff.
Yeah. I mean, there's another door.
Yeah.
Patty's in full like looting mode at this point. Do we go back to the southern door? I mean,
Yeah.
surely there's nothing bad there. It's going to be really easy, just like this, where we just walked in and got this important thing that we need. It's all going to be like that.
Okay, if you say so.
Does somebody, I don't know, Johnny or whoever, want to open the door again?
All right. You ready, gang?
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
We're
I got your
ready.
back, John.
Washa!
But not too close. Not in the danger zone. Okay, everything's fine.
Okay, yeah.
Is it, Justin?
You you enter into another room. This one is lit with a green light that is filling the space. Directly ahead of you is another set of doors, but to the right is a strange glowing green mechanism. It is a large green square with a smaller square inside of it, with a smaller square inside of that.
Whoa.
Oh, square jail. I wonder what that little square did.
It is extremely magic, Astra. Overwhelmingly so. And both you and Patty can feel that this is also mythic in nature.
Oh,
That
yeah.
it is responding to divine energies.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Man.
I'm gonna
Cautiously approach. Yes.
Yeah,
I think
hell
I'm
yeah.
going to also cautiously approach.
Okay.
I mean, Patty just kind of reached in and jiggled a crystal and was super rewarded for it. So. Can I roll? I forgot I took 1 point in use magic device in order to get all of my class bonuses and everything, and skill and charisma bonus. Can I roll use magic device to get a better sense of this thing and what it is and or how to use it or something?
You and Patty don't even need to do that.
Yeah.
The two of you, there is a connection to your chaos.
Oh, shit.
Even though you don't know how to use this device, that makes you confident that you can almost.
Oh, yes. I mean, I also am the demigod of hubris.
I was just going to say.
I am most certainly confident.
Astra's probably not a demigod of hubris, although no, I don't see her as that being one of her domains. So
It would be so funny if, I don't know if you did this, Jenna, but if you selected all of the domains that were as closely paralleling Patty's domains as
Fucking
possible,
funny. Oh my god.
it would be so funny.
It has a lot to do with like why Astra sometimes pretends to be Patty Hurts. Also,
Oh
like,
my
kinda
God.
even though it's even further.
I'm getting
Oh,
like
wow.
single white female here. Like, she's just stealing my identity.
that would be a hilarious through line because there are moments where Astra seems desperately to need a fashionable older sister kind of influence. Her relationship with Ogavia has that vibe too.
That's why we burned all her shit.
That's what sisters do.
I wish I had. Sadly, not quite.
Astra, I'm going to be real honest with you. I don't know what this thing is, and I don't know how it works, but I feel like we should touch it.
I get that same vibe. No, I'm with you, Patty. I think it'll resonate with our energies.
I mean, do you want to like hold hands and then touch it together, and then we can be like, the power?
Yeah, I do want to be that. And boys, if you could just be prepared to rip our bodies away from this thing if it seems like we're in pain, that would be ideal.
Just grab me by the tail and give me a yank.
Johnny,
Can we have like a code word, maybe? Like, just in case.
like ouch or get me off this thing.
Yeah, if I wordlessly scream, then pull me off it.
Maybe you say like banana or something like that.
Okay,
That's fine. We
okay.
can say banana. All
Just
right.
say banana. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So normally I would have you roll 2d3, but since you're both doing this together, why don't you each roll 1d3?
Oh,
Okay.
that is nerve-wracking.
Now your fates are intertwined.
You're about to get irradiated.
3. Ooh.
3 for Astra.
Big 3. Big 3.
I hope bigger numbers are better numbers.
I rolled a 2.
All right. You guys reach into this mechanism together, and you feel it responding to your touch. To your right, Zelf, you see the door to the Neptus room. There's a sign over the door that said the glass room, which has all of the domes and Neptus stuff in it. That door closes, and then it begins to move.
Cool.
And Johnny,
Oh.
to your left, the door that you guys didn't go through yet also begins to move. And when it all comes to settle, there is no longer a door to Johnny's left, and to Zelf's right is the room that you guys just explored a second ago that has the crystals in it, the crystal room.
Oh.
Cool.
Oh.
Whoa.
Okay, interesting.
Interesting, but anticlimactic. I mean,
Anticlimactic, Patty. It was so chaotic.
we're just in the same room. I'm bored. I want to see something new.
Think that and touch it and see what happens.
Oh, I
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
And Patty's going to loudly declare, I'm bored. Show me something new. And try touching it again.
Yeah. Roll 2d3s.
Oh my God.
Oh, shit.
So what's telling me is that there are 2 to 6 or 5 layout configurations.
Yeah.
And my dungeon diving brain wants to explore all of them.
Right?
But I don't know if we're going to get to them yet.
One of them has a configuration that we can't explore beyond, or I guess we could have gone through it.
Astra, are you doing this with me or am I on my own for the second one?
I want you to roll on your own. I'm curious if this changes anything.
I got a 3 and a 2. The same thing we got last time.
Oh, no.
Wait, I got the stone room over here. Wait, that's different.
Oh.
Big diff.
Johnny, to your left is a door that has a sign over it that says the stone room. And Zelf, to your right, there is a door that has a sign over it that says the wind room.
Patty, it listened to you.
Oh, thank you for showing us these interesting rooms.
Patty thinks the box might be sentient. She's not sure.
That's fair. I like that.
Just to hedge your bets.
That's a great hedge.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey there, if you are listening to this episode and you're thinking to yourself, wow, I really wish that I could see this moving dungeon that the squad has found themselves in, well, you are in luck because this map and many others are now available on our Patreon. For only $5 a month, you can take a look at that. You can take a look at the Pink Palace, the Goblin Village, all sorts of town maps, if that's what floats your boat. And not just that, we've got some bonus episodes as well. Our character questions, which are submitted by you, the listeners, so you can get to know our characters better. And if you don't have an extra $5 a month, please still join the Patreon at our free tier and take part in our polls, which come out every time that there's a new episode. We are never polling you about anything serious. It's always something silly and fun. And we would love to see everybody there. That is at patreon.com/BCBparty.
Well, do we want stone or wind, you guys?
I say rock.
Yeah, let's do rock.
I guess crystals are rocks, so maybe there's more crystals in there.
I respect that you always choose rock, Johnny.
All right. Let's rock. Kicks open the door, hops
Oh,
in.
God, this room looks terrible.
Wow.
You guys want to make a perception check as you enter this new room?
I do, Justin. I
All
do
right.
want that.
I like that, like, we tried to be good the first 2 or 3 doors where we were like, approach with caution, try to listen through. And then we're like, rock room, yay!
Rock. It was too hard. I rolled a 2 for a 1.
I got a 31.
Whoa, man. Patty's on it.
Come on.
You enter into a lawn room. It's another workshop, but this one is a bit different to the other ones that you've been into. This one feels a lot more lived in and a lot more homey. You feel like this is somewhere that Gafanrit spends more time than the others. And this is confirmed by the fact that there is a 4-armed skeleton on the ground in front of you.
Oh
There
my
is
God.
Oh my
dried
God.
blood stains beneath it, and it is headless. At its
Oh.
hands are some
Uh-huh.
sculpting tools. And to the left of the door when you enter is a long, like 20-foot long block of marble that he had been carving a tree out of. And to your right is another teleportation circle. This one is glowing yellow.
Guys, I guess we found Gafanrit, huh? Oh, boy. Well, I mean, this is kind of what we expected.
I don't know if this is what I was expecting, if I'm honest. I guess I wasn't thinking ahead. Not to say ahead. I'm so sorry. That was senseless of me. I'm sorry.
I thought that maybe he would have just poofed out of existence when I ascended. I guess I didn't really think that it was going to be quite so, I don't know, physical?
Pretty visceral. Ugh.
Well, Patty, you know, food comes from somewhere.
Oh, you think someone ate him? Oh, awful.
Did Patty eat Gafanrit?
Did she?
Not that I know of, unless someone slipped it into my food. Guys, don't whisper. I can still hear you. I'm right here.
Sorry.
Oh, she's so powerful.
Justin Self definitely wants to loot. I want to make a healing check to see if I can learn anything else about the state of his body, although I'm kind of assuming that he just got beheaded by the crystal sword, but who knows. B, I want to see if maybe these tools have some kind of significant or magical property. C, Zelf wants to surreptitiously take a piece of Gafanrit's remains so that he can do some kind of science on them later. It might be crucial to saving the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Desecration of a corpse.
And D, Siduous. I want to roll knowledge nature to see if I recognize this tree.
You are just on tonight.
My knowledge nature was only a 13, even though I made a good pun. It didn't affect the quality of my roll.
It really should give you a bonus. I mean, it should give you a Demigod of Whimsy bonus.
Whoa.
That's an 18.
You determine that it is a skeleton.
Everyone starts looking around this room. Astra, you do recognize this tree. This is the type of tree that's found in more northern Berwyn. So further north than Fainlin and the Whispering Woods. This is more like by the capital, a more mountainous region. Zelf and Patty, both of you are familiar with one of Gafanrit's projects, which is that he lives in sort of an out-of-the-way oread community called Urtar. That's where he's from. And probably about 10 or so years ago now, he started building a stone forest not far out of there. And that is how he fills his free time as a sculptor these days. This is just his own personal art project. It does not serve a purpose other than to fuel his creativity.
Cool.
Aw, that makes me sad.
It's really sad.
Like he was working on his fun little side project just for him, and someone came and cut his head off.
Mm-hmm.
Zelf, you are confident that this is consistent with the other headless bodies that you have encountered. However, this one is quite old because of casting the ritual on it and removing him from time. His body has decomposed naturally over, you would estimate, 4 or 5 loops.
So he's permadead.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we already knew that, right? Because Patty's the demigod of Hybdall. Like,
I mean, there was a chance that he died very early in the loop.
Yeah.
This is confirmation. Yeah, it also lines up with the fact that 5 loops ago was the first time that the Ministry cast the ritual on the meteorite. And that must have been their proof of concept, because after that, they just started wreaking havoc. So Zelf feels a twinge of responsibility since he helped them cast the ritual in that loop.
Mm-hmm. He should. More than a twinge, maybe. Little poke.
Dang.
It's all your fault.
Oh,
You should feel bad.
That's more than a poke right there.
Yeah, he doesn't mention that to the rest of the group, though.
And there's a fucking portal in here still open?
Yes, this one is active. Why don't you make a spellcraft check just to understand the nature of these portals, Astra?
Yes, thank you.
I'll give you a +4 bonus on your roll as well, since you have traveled through one.
Ooh. All right, for the +4, I get a 23.
You think that these portals, this one is going to a different place, but it is similar in all other ways to the portal in the glass room. You believe that you're able to activate them once per day, and that is one time period in either direction. So you can come or go, but you can only do one per day, each of these portals individually. The glass room has been used. There's no going back today. This one going somewhere else. Context clues, probably the Urtar Stone Forest. is active.
Okay.
All right. So mental note that this might be our exit route once we're done exploring in here.
Yeah. Stone room.
Yeah, maybe. Justin, where in the world is Urtar? Is that in Rescris?
It is in Rescris. It is kind of in the middle of nowhere. The large, expansive desert that's like dead center. There's really nothing around it. It's a little bit north of like Nantarum and Begram, but that's kind of making it sound close to either of those. There's really nothing in between any of those cities.
Well, everyone, if we have the luxury of choice, I'd rather find one that goes to Berwyn or Erosia rather than the middle of the desert in Rescris, but we might not.
Looking at the tools by Gafanrit's body, they are not magic in any way, but they are good artisan tools. So they're high quality. There is a key, though, that you find amongst his effects.
Oh.
An ordinary looking key, just a regular ass metal key.
Ordinary for this fucking bizarre workshop. Not magic. But it probably has 4 different heads to it,
Well, I think that before the group leaves this room, Patty is going to take a moment and, maybe stand over the remains of her predecessor, Gafanrit, and remove her beret and say,
From one demigod of Hybdall to another, Gafanrit, I'm sorry that we never got to meet. You seem like you were a cool guy and you did a lot of great projects and you were clearly good at art and building stuff, which is great. I mean, I'm taking a little bit of a different approach, but, at the end of the day, I hope that I can be a good demigod of Hybdall and benefit the fine people of Irisal just as much as you did. Rest in peace, Gafanrit.
Perhaps when this is all over, we can return his remains to his home of Urtar.
Yeah, I was going to say, is there any, I know his remains are sacred, right? But also, because they're sacred, one thing that happens sometimes is, bones of, sacred things, can be used for rituals and stuff. Don't you think, a former demigod's bones, kind of counts or something like that?
Oh, yeah. I bet they're very powerful. I mean, I don't have bone magic. I don't know. Zelf feels like the one of us that would have bone magic.
Could you grind up the bones of a former demigod and eat it? And does that give you...
Did you make stock?
Yes, of course I could. Of course I could make bone meal out of him and bake it into bread. Usually this is where people step in and say, no, Zelf, you're being creepy.
I think this is where you would say, Johnny, this is for the greater good.
No, Johnny, I think the ministry would say that this was for the greater good. And I think that the architectural team would say that it was for the greater good. I'm tired of everything being for the greater good. If anyone was going to use the whole buffalo, it would be me. But no, Johnny, you've convinced me through reverse psychology to set this one aside. Justin Self is just going to set the skeleton on the stone block and leave it for some future loop.
Okay. I just put bones in your barracks.
Okay, but there are bones in your barracks, though.
All right. Well, I think that's this room. Do we want to try the other side?
The wind room, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I was once again hoping Andrew would kick down the door.
Yeah, well, Patty made a good point that we could stand to be a little more careful. So I think we're at least going to listen in.
Okay.
Nothing has backfired on us yet, but that doesn't mean it's not going to.
Wow.
The more doors
Patty.
we open without consequences, the worse the consequences will be. That's how I feel.
Right. At the very least, Justin, I rolled perception. I got a 30.
Zelf, you press your ear against this door. It is very thick metal. You cannot make out any dialogue, conversation, but you do hear movement within this room.
Oh,
Rustling.
shit, I knew it.
Some noise. Someone is in this room.
I do hear some movement. I think we should get ready for action in this one.
I mean, this doesn't, I was going to say this doesn't mean combat, but probably whoever this is are the ones w'ho've been ransacking.
It might just be an open window is blowing the curtains.
It could just be wind rustling around.
Oh, it's the wind room.
Right.
Patty is going to draw her machete.
That's,
though. Just
Okay.
in case she needs to
Okay.
just in case she needs to cut the wind in half.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll cast guidance since there's no reason not to because it's an
Oh,
illusion. I'll cast
yeah.
guidance on Johnny.
If
Thank you.
Johnny does not want to burst through, I do have open close as a spell where I can cast a spell to open this door if we want to like stand back a little bit and open it and see what happens without barging in.
Nah, kick it down. Kick it down.
Johnny is perfectly happy to open it.
In that case,
Kick it
Johnny, you
down.
barge away.
Let's go.
Johnny, you open this door, and inside of this room, 2 Tengu wearing black robes turn to see you. They are shocked and caught off guard.
Halt, fiends!
I think that Johnny would recognize that these are 2 murder cutthroats.
Oh, the murder.
They have a dagger in one hand and they have a bag in another. They are shoving anything that they can from this room into this bag. If there's rhyme or reason to it, you're not sure what it is.
Boy, weird timing on our visit here.
The room itself is kind of split into 2 halves. To the left, there is a display of the Triad train line, which Gafanrit was instrumental in building the steam engine for the trains. And then to the right, you see some sort of zeppelin.
Oh.
It's
dirigible.
Look at it.
Awesome.
Look at it.
But right now, there is 2 cutthroats. I will let Johnny get a surprise attack as he is the one who is entering first, if you would like.
Should we parlay or should we just knock him out?
They're mercenary cutthroats. We could parlay. Could cost us.
It's pretty clear to me that they seem to be just looting. And even though Patty recently described herself as looting, she does not like the fact that anyone else is looting.
Aha. Okay. So subdue.
Do we see any other exit or portal or anything in this room that they'll be able to escape by?
Yeah, like, do we have them cornered?
Oh, no. Yeah, there's no other doors.
Okay. God, he has a dirigible room? Okay. It's
I
that
love
wind
it,
room.
yeah.
It's the dirigible room.
So fun.
Shit.
I love it. Okay.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to attack with the Blade of Mercy. One of those dudes. I rolled an 18 to hit for a
God
total
damn.
of 34.
I love seeing it.
To the guy next to the dirigible. This guy.
Yeah, that certainly hits.
29 non-lethal damage.
Cool. Let's roll initiative.
We're going to take these guys down.
Oh,
Oh,
you have put yourself at the top of the initiative order, I think, for the first time
Oh.
in this podcast.
probably ever.
Time to use that demigod mojo. She is feeling herself.
Oh, that's right. You got a boost to your initiative for being a demigod.
Oh, that's so cool.
You're not negative anymore.
Ooh, yeah, I love calling out when mythic things are happening.
I'm going to cast Hideous Laughter. They fall prone for 1 round per level. This is a will negates spell. The subject can take no action while laughing, but is not considered helpless.
This looks good for you. He rolled an 11 will save.
Good. Astra will yell, "Way to dirigibeltum, Johnny."
Hell yeah.
Oh, bad.
Yep, it's hideous laughter. It's not beautiful laughter, gang. I
No.
don't know what to tell you.
You don't want to laugh at it.
It's a real rough laugh.
If I had a spell called Beautiful Laughter, all of the puns that I laid out when I did it would be so good. But that's not what we're doing.
Patty, what would you like to do?
I think that I would like to move into the room so that I am next to Johnny. And then, do I have enough actions left to do my Mythic Blade and Tankard, or is that my full turn to do that?
You can, but you would have to spend another mythic point. So, like, you'd spend a mythic point to move, and then you could do your full attack after that.
Oh, we're doing it. We're doing it.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Patty bursts into the room, chakras blasting with mythic energy. Mythic Blade and Tankards, this motherfucker. 20, a 10, a 17, an 18, a 15, and a 10.
3 of those hit and 3 of those miss. Well, he's laughing on the ground. Wait, let me look at it. Probably makes him flat-footed. He's prone. That changes things.
Oh, Thanks for making him laugh, Astra.
You are welcome. See, I'm participating. I'm doing it. I'm part of the team.
Wow.
So that is a grand total of 19 damage to this guy as 4 of your attacks hit. An additional 3 damage from your successive battering of this man. And Johnny Brightchild, it is your turn.
I'm gonna full attack. First attack's gonna go against the first guy I hit last time, and then the second attack's gonna go against the guy next to Patty. All right, first attack against the top is a 27, and if that hits, it deals 22 non-lethal. The second attack is a 20, and if that hits, it deals 25.
Yeah.
Non-lethal.
God.
They both hit. The one that you had hit the first time, he's knocked unconscious. He goes in like a little corkscrew into the air, lands on top of the blimp, deflating it.
Man, tragedy. His pointy beak sticks right in it.
Turn deal 25 to the other guy who is laughing uncontrollably, knocking him backwards into the train display. It just starts begging at your feet through giggles like, please, I promise.
Oh my God.
I'm not going to do anything. I surrender.
Oh.
I mean, we were gonna take him hostage anyway, so.
Oh, yeah.
We were?
Too. I was gonna.
I assumed we're going to question them.
Patty's damage was not non-lethal.
It never is.
It never is.
I always deal non-lethal, so hostage taking is like always an option.
Yeah, and Patty never does lethal. And between the two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to figure out who they serve, what they're doing here.
We only need one for that.
Wow. No, we should take both and put them in separate rooms and pit them against each other psychologically, so they'll think the other is betraying them and they'll reveal more information.
He's still conscious right now, guys. He's still right
Then we can make them fight. One of them gets to go free, but which one?
Yeah, we just need to find the interrogation room that I'm sure is in here.
Okay, so this guy's still conscious, right? He's just begging for his life at Johnny's feet.
Yeah.
Laughing.
I think we should accept his surrender.
I don't think we should trust it, but yeah.
Well, no, we take his weapons.
Hey, get on your stomach. Drop the bag, drop the weapon. We're going to tie you up, but we won't kill you.
Belly laughter, my friend.
He does as he's told.
Okay, all right.
All right, I tie up both of them.
Nice.
Awesome. After about a minute, the laughing stops.
Before we get any further, my friend, how many more of you are there in this complex?
About 5 of the murder. And then we've got some Cyclops with us.
Oh, God.
Glad we didn't fight the Cyclops first.
Right? We are aware of the Cyclops. We didn't stumble across it.
Yeah.
Guess we'll have to keep our eye out for those, huh? Huh? Astra?
Yes, Elf, we will. Yeah, what do you... Yes.
Nothing.
Patty's gonna push her way to the front of the group, and she wants to, I don't know if she needs to, but she's gonna roll Intimidate. Try to be very forceful. Oh, she rolled a 19. Very nice.
Look at her.
So that's a 28, and she's gonna say,
What's your purpose here, you beady-eyed little shit?
The murder's trying to fix Gafanrit's aqueduct system.
Oh.
Huh.
Well, that sounds wholesome and helpful. Why is a group like the murder trying to do something wholesome and helpful?
So that we can control the water supply.
That's more like it. That's what I thought. Johnny, you see what I'm talking about? You see what this guy's trying to do? This whole water crisis you were dealing with? Kimbu's water fountains at his petting zoo? It's all going to be their fault. Probably should have killed them. You probably should kill them all. I'm sorry. I'm getting carried away.
Woo.
I'm
Yeah,
getting
God.
carried away.
God
The
damn.
situation, it's a lot. It's heightened emotions. I've been hanging out with Johnny and Naj a lot. I'm sorry. I take that back.
Do you know why Beacom doesn't have water?
After Gafanrit died, the magic that was channeling the aqueduct system failed, and the water doesn't make it off of the mountain anymore. The murderer's been trying to fix it and also redirect it to the nest, and then we can give water to the people for a price.
How enterprising.
Where would you go to fix it?
In the forge, it's lower level here.
Patty, like there's like a chance to save like a lot of people here.
Oh my God, Johnny, I know. And I feel like this is like, it would be kind of meaningful for me to like fix something that was a project of Gafanrit, since I'm like the next in line of his position. And it's like he had this beautiful aqueduct system in place and it got all messed up when he died, but I could be the one to fix it and everyone would be so grateful and it would be great publicity for the Church of Petty Hurts.
Will you take us there?
You can tell that this dude is willing to comply. And when he says this, he's being very honest. He's like, taking you there is kind of complicated here. It's sort of, blind luck where you end up. I mean, I can try.
Oh, I bet it's the green thing that we only tried twice and then got distracted doing other things.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, every time you press the green thing, you got to explore all the rooms before you go back and press the green thing.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, now that we know there's a Cyclops in one of them, I'm not too excited about that.
I'm kind of excited about that. You're not excited about seeing a Cyclops?
Ugh, it's icky.
I don't think I ever met a Cyclops before.
I shouldn't. I'm really just like speaking without thinking today. I should not say that he's icky. I've never met him. That's really inappropriate of me to make that snap judgment. I'm sure he's lovely.
While they're interrogating the suspect and their own personal biases, I would like to open the sacks that they were using to loot.
Oh, let's see what they looted.
And see if the things that they've been looting back up their story.
Smart.
It seems unrelated, Astra. When you look in the bag, it's also a confusing mix of random fuckery. It doesn't seem like any of them are necessarily expensive. It's just like, they took a train. Oh, they took one of Gafanrit's tools.
Oh my God, this is such crow behavior.
It's just random stuff. It doesn't seem like things that they could sell. It doesn't seem like things that would help them repair an aqueduct. It just seems like random stuff.
Is it things that are shiny?
Some of them are shiny, but not necessarily everything.
I'm going to hold up a random assortment of the stuff to the one that's conscious and say, oh, you're looking to repair the aqueducts, huh? Is that why you got a train model? Is that why you got these papers? What are you actually here for, buddy?
Look, you can't blame us for trying to make a little money on this side, right? We got the forge going downstairs. We're dripping all this stuff in gold.
Ooh, okay, that's a great idea. Wow. That never even occurred to me. You guys are some top-tier looters. Dang.
Patty's now pondering the possibility of dipping Gafanrit's bones in gold.
Holy shit. Oh my God.
That is a real saint's relic right there.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely saintly.
How amazing would that look in her first brick and mortar Church of Patty Hurts? I'm just saying.
My God.
Oh God. People would come from around the world.
Put those in the rocks, like the bedrock of your first church.
Yeah, like a crypt, a skeleton crypt.
Oh my God. Or consider like armor made out of the 4 giant arms dipped in gold.
Oh my God.
Wrapped
That's
around
so
your
cool.
body. Oh.
That's so cool. Oh, all right. This is not the time, but that's so cool.
We should be nervous about a forge, though. I don't know. It feels like it'll take multiple people to operate, and therefore there might be more than just a Cyclops hanging around. That's how I feel.
Seeing as how its original user had 4 arms, I think this is definitely going to be a team activity.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least Patty and Johnny.
God, Gafanrit could have pounded his own mochi. You think about that?
I bet he did, too.
What?
I bet he did.
Yeah.
Demigods are next level, man. We got to get extra limbs. Patty,
Patty's working on it. That's what we came here for, is to get her extra limb power.
That's true.
limbs.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, the tail blade is, I think, doing a lot of the work and getting there.
Oh, do you think that counts?
I think it's part of it.
What if I just get another tail? I mean, then I'm up to 4.
Oh my God. That is such a good
Whoa.
demigod vibe.
Real rat queen energy.
Yes.
Definitely. Wow, yeah.
Justin, is there anything else helpful to the party in this room? Or is it pretty mundane?
So looking around in this room, it is largely mundane. I'll let you keep your really good perception check from a second ago. You find 2 things that you find interesting. One is you find some letters from Prince Erling of Berwyn, and you can see that he is commissioning these airships from Gafanrit, and he is giving quite a bit of money on a monthly basis.
That fucker.
For what reason?
Yeah.
For peace?
The other thing that you notice is that this door is wider than the opening in the green room. So you think that is interesting because everything else so far has been a very clean fit.
Does it seem like that means there's a secret door? Or does it seem like it means that if they used the green square to move the hallway somewhere else, that the exit to this door would go to a different place?
Yeah, a combination of the two. You think that in a different position, you would probably reveal something there.
Okay.
Oh, that's so
Zelf will
cool.
share that, whether it's relevant ultimately or not. It sounds like they might end up throwing down and getting distracted, but that's good to note. Justin, Zelf is going to say to the sky, tell me more about the commander of this venture, the leader of the murder cutthroats here.
Hugo, the Eye of the Murder. He's extremely dangerous. He's half Cyclops.
Oh, so he's not a Tengu.
Half Tango, half Cyclops.
Huh.
He's kind of a pariah because of the Cyclops thing amongst the murder, but he's extremely talented summoner, though, so they keep him around.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, well. We're pariah friendly in this party. There's no reason that we can't get along, right? I mean, Cuco is here to claim the water, to extract gold from the thirsty residents of the desert, but maybe we can come to some kind of agreement.
Oh, really? Can we?
We have a lot of our own connections across Irisol. Maybe we can help you complete some of your open contracts, maybe with certain anomalies. And this is a shot in the dark for Zelf because he's not even sure if those same kinds of contracts even exist in this loop.
Oh.
So he's blowing smoke as always.
Yeah, but you're going to bring up the Glorhan and Pearl contract?
Yeah.
He becomes instantly nervous, and it's not you, Zelf. It's Johnny that's making him uncomfortable. What contracts? I'm not sure I know about any contracts.
Huh.
Johnny looks right at him and will roll sense motive. Oh, wow. Oh,
buddy.
whoa. Natural 20 for a 23.
What is happening?
I thought he was going
Doggy.
to land on that too, which was what I was
Yeah.
imagining was going to happen. I don't think he's telling the truth. I think he's nervous.
We definitely can't trust him, Johnny.
Yeah? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously he's lying, but what's our angle? I think I'm going to make a good old-fashioned intimidate check. That's a 10 plus 18 for a 28. I will go ahead and add inspiration to that for a total of 31, Justin. So Zelf is going to lean down and say, Patty brings up a good point that we really only need one of you. And when your friend over there wakes up, he won't know what happened to you.
The guy starts to panic, and he is not interested in you, Zelf. He turns to Johnny again, and he says, Look, I promise, I don't pick sides in the nest. You know what I mean? And if I did pick a side, it would be yours, Anaj. I'm not going to fulfill any contracts that you don't want fulfilled. I promise. I won't do it. And if your friend, you talk to him about it. I mean, I'm not trying to cause any problems.
Johnny, doing his best to keep a straight face, but being as nonchalant as possible, looks over at Zelf like, what am I supposed to do? You think nobody else?
Zelf nudges Johnny and nods like, yeah, play along.
Thank you for listening to Burnt Cookbook Party, and a special thank you to our patrons. We really appreciate all of the support that you give us, and we are excited to be giving you a new bonus episode very shortly, so keep an eye out for that. In addition to Patreon, you can find us on Blue Sky and Tumblr at BCB Party. And we also have a beautiful merch store, which you can find at bit.ly/BCBP merch. Burnt Cookbook Party is Andrew Hansen as Johnny Brightchild, Caitlin Stayduhar as Patty Hertz, Paul Luetkemeyer as Zelf, Jenna Stoeber as Astra Blep, myself, Justin Green, as your GM and world builder. This episode was edited for content by Justin Green and sound edited by Akshay Balakrishnan, produced by Jenna Stoeber.